Hi everyone, welcome back to another crochet tutorial. And this time we're going to be crocheting a pompompurin amigurumi. So this is how it looks like, and I'm really happy with the pattern that I came up with. It's a good size, so it's probably the size of my hand here. And we're gonna be starting with crocheting the body, and then ears, arms, then the feet, and then the hat, and then the eyes and everything else. So to get started, you are gonna be needing some yellow yarn or any yellow yarn you have. I used this one. I didn't have any more paler yellow yarn, so I used this bright yellow yarn. You're gonna need some black yarn. If you have those safety eyes, you don't have to do this part. But yeah, so I used black yarn for the eyes and the mouth and the nose. And you're gonna need the brown yarn for the hat. And this is optional, but I did like little blushes on his face. So you're gonna need pink yarn for that. You're gonna need scissors, a stitch marker, a tapestry needle, and for this project, we are gonna be using a 2.5mm crochet hook. And you're also gonna need some fiber filling for this project. So to start our project, we are making the body first, so make a magic circle and just chain 6 single crochets. So I have my 6 single crochets done. Now just close your magic circle, and for the second round we are going to be increasing. So in each stitch put an increase. So go into the first stitch like this and just make your increase. So 2 single crochets in one. Once you have that, just place your stitch marker on the very first stitch you just made. And repeat this pattern so you're increasing in every stitch until you get to the end of the round. Okay, so I'm done my second row, and for this row you should have 12 stitches around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 12 stitches. So to get started on the third round, you're gonna put 1 single crochet in this first stitch, this, and just put your stitch marker back, and on the next stitch you're gonna be increasing. So this is the pattern for this whole round. So 1 single crochet, then increase in the next stitch. So once you're done your third round, you should have 18 stitches all around. So to start the next round, So for the fourth round, we are going to single crochet on that very first stitch and just put your stitch marker back, and you're putting one single crochet in the next stitch and then increase in the next stitch, just like this. So the pattern is 2 single crochets and then increase. So 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and increase in the next. So I'm done my fourth round, and you should have 24 stitches all around. So for the fifth round, we are going to be single crocheting the first. Put your stitch marker back. On the next stitch, you're gonna be putting 1 single crochet. The next stitch, put 1 single crochet. On the next stitch, increase. And this is the pattern for the whole round. So 3 single crochets and increase. So you should have 30 stitches all around. So to start the next row, we are going to place 1 single crochet on the first stitch. Now we put 1 single crochet in the next, another single crochet in the next, another one in the next, then increase in the next stitch. So the pattern is 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, then increase in the next. So in our sixth round, you should have 36 stitches all around. So for the next 13 rows, so this round is going to be our 7th row. So we are just gonna place 1 single crochet in every stitch around. And in total, we should have 13 rows. So just place 1 single crochet in each stitch all around until you have 13 rows done. And I will meet you on round 20. So I'm done my 13 rows, so now we're at round 20. So now we're gonna be decreasing. So put 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Once you have that, you're gonna put another single crochet in the next stitch, another one in the next stitch, another one in the next stitch, and now you're going to be decreasing. So to decrease, put your hook through the next stitch and pull up a loop. Go into the next stitch and pull up another loop, so you should have 3 loops. Now yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's how you decrease. So this is the pattern for this whole round. So 4 single crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to decrease, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. So you're gonna do this until you get to the end of the round, and you should have 30 stitches done. So I'm done this round. So for the 21st round, we are going to be decreasing again. So put a single crochet on the very first stitch, so you're going to put your second single crochet on the next, put another one on the next stitch, and now we're going to be decreasing. So just put your decrease like this, and the whole pattern is 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and then decrease in the next 2 stitches like that. So do this until you have 24 stitches done. So I'm done this round, so you should have 24 stitches all around, and at this time I'm gonna start stuffing the body. So for the next round, we are putting 2 single crochets and decrease. So 1, and then 2, and then decrease. So this is the pattern. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then decrease. So you should have 18 stitches all around, and our next round is 1 single crochet and then decrease. So the whole pattern is 1 single crochet and decrease. So you should have 12 stitches all around. So for the last round, you're just gonna decrease in every stitch until you have 6 stitches. When you're done and you have 6 stitches, slip stitch in the very first stitch and chain 1 and leave a tail of yarn to close off the top of your or the end of your body. So to make the ears, we're gonna be making a magic circle and start by putting 6 single crochets in the circle. And once you're done 6 single crochets, just close your circle, and we're going to be increasing, so put an increase in each stitch until you get to the end of the round, and you should have 12 stitches all around. For our third round, we are going to place 1 single crochet, then increase in the next stitch, So repeat this pattern until you get to the very end of the round. So 1 single crochet and then increase in the next stitch. So from row 4 to row 9, we will just place 1 single crochet in each stitch all around. So in total that is 6 rows of just normal single crochets in each stitch. So once you're done, your 6 rows should look like this. Now you're gonna fasten off. You're gonna be leaving a long piece of yarn to weave in for later. This, and I'm just gonna slip stitch on the very first stitch and chain 1 and just fasten off. So you're gonna make another one identical to this and you're just gonna be setting it aside. So now we're gonna be making the arms. So make a magic circle and put 6 single crochets inside the circle. And for 4 rows, you are going to be placing 1 single crochet in each stitch until you get to the end of the round. So again, that is 4 rows of just normal 1 single crochet in each stitch. So after you've done 4 rows, you're going to be fastening off by just slip stitching and chaining 1 at the end. And you're going to make another piece for the other arm, and you're just going to be setting this aside. To start making the feet, make a magic circle and put 6 single crochets. And just start increasing in every stitch, so by the end of this round you have 12 stitches. Once you have 12 stitches all around, place a single crochet in the first stitch and increase in the next. So in total you should have 18 stitches by the end of this round. For the last round, you are going to decrease all around. Once you're done decreasing, just slip stitch in the first stitch and chain 1. and just leave a tail of yarn for sewing. And just fasten off and repeat this, make one more and just set it aside. To start making the hat, make a magic circle and put 6 single crochets in the circle. Now once you have 6, you're going to be increasing in each stitch until you have 12 stitches all around. On the next round, we are going to put 1 single crochet in the first stitch, then increase in the next stitch, like this. And you're just going to be repeating this pattern until you get to the very end of this round. In the next round, you're going to be doing 2 single crochets, so 1, 2, then increase in the next stitch. So again, that's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, then increase in 1 stitch. The next round, you're just gonna simply put 1 single crochet in each stitch all around. So now when you're done, just slip stitch in the very first stitch and just chain 1. Now leave a long piece of yarn for sewing and just cut your yarn and fasten off. So for the eyes, you will need black yarn, and we're just gonna be cutting a piece. So about this length. I'm gonna cut another one. And now you are gonna be tying a knot twice. So 1 and then 2. So this is the eye. So repeat that on the other one. 1 and 2. So set that aside, and for the nose, we are gonna do the same thing, but we are gonna be tying it 3 times instead of 2. So 1 and 3. There we go. And for the mouth here, you're gonna be cutting another piece, but make it a little bit longer. So I'm gonna cut about here, and you're gonna use that for later. Now for the little blush, you're gonna be cutting 6 strands of pink yarn, so it doesn't have to be long. So I'm gonna cut 6 pieces. So now I have 6 strands, and we're just gonna be setting that aside. So now to attach everything together, I am going to start by sewing the hat on top like this, and you're just gonna use your darning needle to sew it down.